Hey guys, what up? What up? How we doing? Sup, Heliax. So is this a minion build or a minion build? What does the second minion build mean? You're gonna have to do some explanation. We'll buy 2 more Ghastlies.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
And then we're going to do some rolling because I need to fill up my helmets. That is the game plan. Where's that tab again? Oh, before I do anything, actually. Okay. So, first things first, what we're going to do today is I want to get some of the pieces going. We have our perfectly divined ashes, 30% quality for our skeletons. We have +1 level. The goal now is to put 2 more flat minion T1s in this helmet. That'll run me some money, and then past that, we need to level up so that we can what do you call this? So that we can get a better shield, or use a better shield rather, because I do have I didn't even realize that I already had the requirements for this. I'm gonna need to get rid of a suffix on here though. Maybe that's what we do first. Gamble. What do you call it? Annuls. Well, gamble and annul.
I should raise my fees.
Let's hope. Sprage. Finished Spectre boots took like close to 80 divines. Still had to settle for a crafted life.
Not dead yet, I see. Yes.
What were you going for again? Spell suppress on raised Spectre boots. Were you awaken orbing it or something? I need you to remove a suffix. Please don't remove 2 prefixes.
To protect what needs
God damn it. Of course you would. The exact same mod, by the way. It picked the exact same mod on a 6 modded item. Twice. It said that mod, it has problems with it. Of course. Of course, that's my RNG, yeah? Why not? Okay. We'll try to get a better shield then. Or a different shield. That actually... I forgot how much I bought this shield, so at least it's not as painful. It's not as fresh in my mind like, oh, I spent this much. You went for Abyssal Socket. Holy. +2 Ray Spectre. Abyssal Sockets. 28% MS with MS if you haven't been hit recently. That's a Veiled Exalt, I think. Or did you Veiled Chaos? Why the unaffected by Desecrated Ground? Veiled Exalt, yeah. These seem very hyper specific, like cannot be poisoned. You're really trying to avoid dots here. Especially this one. Why is this important? It's nice for chaos dots. I mean, yeah, but I don't think we run into Desecrated Ground enough for it to be, you know, that problematic, I think. I was not looking forward to that shield breaking. That I didn't want to happen. All right, let's look for another shield. Let's look. Did I save that search? Or no, I feel like I didn't. Of course I didn't. Why would I? Titanium spirit shield with I think I put a max of like 10D or something. 15D. And then we just try to find one that is seemingly this one already bricked the Shaper Slam. So I kind of don't want that one. Yeah. I think this is a 5 divines I will spend. I think. Yeah, it is. 100% is.
Could do worse, Exile.
So this one kind of already has its prefixes sorted. So what I'm going to do is, how much do I have liquid? 14. I'm going to prefix lock, scour. Then I am going to prefix lock potentially veiled chaos. What do I hope to get on the veiled chaos? Let me see. Poison is very important. And the 2 abyssals let me get blood immune. 2 abyssals? Isn't there just one? Oh, one in glove, one in boots. Do you mean bleed immune? Because you only need one for okay, bleed. Yeah. Makes more sense. Because when I see blood immune, I'm thinking CB immunity. But you only need one for CB immunity. So what kind of content are you looking to farm? You said Valdos? Is that why? I think you said Valdos last time, right? In shields. What are the veiled mods on here? Veiled suffixes specifically. Ultimately, I'd want to get a source of chaos. I don't really care about chaos res if this is an AGG shield. Thinking about it, the only thing I would care about is curse. Is this guy? So, what does my POV have for shield suffixes in the ideal universe? 1 res. So we'll give it a res. Reforge fire. And then hopefully go from there. Prefixes. You just had to, didn't you? Let's hope I didn't just waste 9 divines.
Yes? I'll do what I can to help. To protect what needs protecting.
Thank you. I needed this. Bro. I double clicked it and all of a sudden my shield disappears because my loot filter hides it. Am I going to try that again? I feel like the answer is no. But I do need to annul off. You know, we'll try. Bro. Should I just reforge kick fire again? This isn't at. This is in some backwards order, but let's try it. If I Shaper Exalt Slam and I miss, I'm just going to use the prefixes can be changed to revert, reforge defense at Rage.
I'll put the word out.
Because at the end of the day, that is the most important. I don't really need the res right now. What do you think is better, 1 Grand Spectrum for endurance charges or using a Warlord in my damage link for endurance charges? Why Warlord in your damage link if you have a support link?
Fine work, that.
Dude, the intangibility screwed me over. Bruh. Alright, we reforge defenses and Prage. Alright, you're going to do for now. I'm not spending any more on you. Later on, sure. We are not going broke right now. Oh. So to answer your question, because you don't have space. When you say on your damage link, do you mean -1 damage Spectre for it, or do you mean literally just using this gem instead of this gem? Which where is it? This one. Like what -1 damage Spectre? What are you using Grand Spectrums for? Crit? Are you going for, you're going Frostbearers, right? Not Reg Defilers, if I remember correctly.
Remember when that was one of the only ways to scale crits without destructive link on minions?
Destructive link on minions?
Grand Spectrum was one of the only ways to scale crits without destructive link on minions. Remember when that was the case?
For a split second, I thought I deleted my shield. I was so scared.
What are you crafting with the method I told you?
What method? I'm not making a merc build.
You don't need it for Merc. You can do it for so many other things. I was just asking in general.
What method? The hollow fossil
Brine
thing?
Hook Ducat? No, Brine Hook Ducat.
Oh, I'm not recombing.
Okay.
Just crafting.
As you were.
Lol. Don't pull a DS Lily chatter here.
Chad, did he start crafting already with the method I showed him? We're looking forward to hearing what he thinks about it.
Brian Hook Ducat will be my life here soon and recombinating. Good luck is all I'm gonna say.
Cause that shit is hungry as fuck for the League Mechanic currency. Godspeed.
I just realized in all the Ducats I have, I don't fucking have ranking. Brian Hook.
It's cheap as fuck, so it doesn't matter.
For now.
No, it's one of the popular. I don't know how you don't have it.
I don't know how I don't have it either, but like I don't have it.
I'll check whether I have it. Because if you don't have it, then I'm fucked, I think. That can count with how many times I've been in the league.
Like I have 7 different Ducats and not one of them is Brian Hook. And trust me, I've not used it. Okay. We'll go with this for now because we really want the ES here. 474. I'm not gonna risk it anymore. Where did my res go? Why am I not capped on fire anymore? The fuck? My chaos is better now. I need to replace this, but like in due time. In due time. Ooh, that didn't do anything. Nice. I'll switch this lightning to fire just so I am capped. Why am I even spending currency on this one? I should just be buying an actual glove. I'm just level 75, so I'm not ready to actually invest into any of my pieces yet. And this delays the inevitable, bro. I need lightning res going to fire res. I mean, it's cheap, so at least there's that. All right, so the one thing I will say about this setup is I think I am still quite squishy because this guy exists. But so long as, wait, if... Let me holler at you real quick. The elusive 15. Good. All right. Let's go into our maps. We spent so fucking much on this fucker. Just for him to not give us what we wanted. We'll be back. We're not mapping yet. I just remembered. We have these to run. So I need to open POE.re and start rolling. Back to alt spam JO with me. POE.re. Having not only a non-native prefix and a non-native suffix on your feeder base makes some really cool crafts possible. So you'd be trying to get one mod non-native prefix, and then after the fact, you would then be trying to put a one mod suffix on non-native suffix to hopefully get a 4 mod resultant item with none of the native mods, and you have a more decent chance at it, if I'm understanding that correctly. Not map mods, items. Ghastly Eye. Do we still have... It's like at the bottom, right? Oh, yeah. Let's hope I don't get chaos first, because if I get chaos, I'm obligated to sell it. But I don't want to sell it. We need to ghastly eyes for the remaining 2 helmet sockets.
Dude, nothing blows more dirt damage than every fortress I do. It's the last way out I pick that is the way.
Lol. You mean when you initially start going through the
Yes.
yeah.
So
Ooh, fizz or ooh, and your 1 mod, stay less.
I've made like 120 D, by the way,
God damn.
and just the map reach fortress strat.
That's the hive one.
Yeah. I kind of stopped counting, to be honest.
I mean, you're printing.
It's really nice for Merc, so if anyone else in your stream is playing a Merc, I highly recommend that strat. Actually just lets you AFK while you're in the fortress and do other things.
My next build will probably be really good for it. My current build will probably honestly be good for it once I get it up and running.
I don't think fortresses are fun when you have to click.
I don't
Which
have to
probably
click.
means they need to be nerfed. Not nerfed, but like but that's a really big problem. Because I feel like Blight is fun to click, but fortresses aren't fun to click.
Ooh, I almost clicked over this. This needs a bit more work. I feel like I disagree with that. I don't know how fun Blight is to click compared to fortresses.
Blight, I see myself making decisions because of the bosses. That kind of changes things.
Also,
You reckon I should try Blight on this strat, on this build? Like Blight maps?
not right now. I think you have more scaling to do before Blight.
You think so? I feel like the damage is so deceptive that because I can't tell, some of these strategies I might just have to like try and see for myself.
Then sure. Worth exploring, but the Blight has always been that.
No, you're right. Blight is crazy.
At least in map. If you're talking about live ravage maps, then that's a different situation. I don't think that's what you're talking
No,
about.
if in map would be good or not. I mean, in map means AG's dead. That's all that means. AG's dead.
If I'm being honest, I don't know
He's not
that.
surviving that.
Consider that.
I don't know if the alternative means he's not dead. If I'm being very honest with you.
Holy. Not even Ravage, just normal Blight?
No, my Blight is probably fine, but your AG doesn't sound like he will survive ravaged.
My AG that ain't that dead, my bro literally just poops. But I'm realizing now that I should die when he dies. So I'm not linking him when he's dying, is what that means. So that's on me. Because the ascendancy only protects you from your luminary, from your mercenary dying as a link target. So when a Spectre and AG dies, I should die. But the fact that I've never died when he dies means he's dying because I'm not linked. So he's not having the 75% less damage.
5% less damage. Yeah, yes, and he's not having res among all your other auras.
Well, he gets res, but yeah.
No, none of your auras, anyways. Is my point.
Yeah.
I found aura bots pretty impactful, seeing as you were counting on that. Oh look, yesterday's session.
The first ones are watching survivor. No disappointment.
Going for a T1% block, T1% spell block, max chaos rest, PDR, recover on life shield. Holy.
Prove to the first ones you are worthy, Exile. The ritual is complete.
Ooh. I'm out of yellow beasts. All the turns I've tabled A. Sold how many divines worth of yellow beasts and now I'm out. Do you have yellow beasts to spare?
Sure. I'm almost done. I'm in the final 3 waves and I'll cop out.
Aye. Thank you.
Bro, how are you out the yellow beast? You farmed beast. You think
Tell
I'm
me-
about to give you something
tell me about
life-changing
it.
amounts?
No, you see, here's the thing. I farmed beasts, but then I sold all until I was down to
How
less
much
than
you
a
sell them
window.
for 1 siege.
1.5 D for a window on TFT.
Wait, so you made king of money on beast?
Yeah, I got 8 sets by the time I was done of yellow. And one of those sets, actually, yeah, one of those sets were for 2D. So make good money off of that alone, and then I still actually haven't sold the reds that are still worth it. Like I still have wild bristles I'm sitting on for reasons. I don't know why. I just haven't listed it.
To be honest.
And black morrigans as well. I got 4 black morrigans from the shot and 4.
Surely you're saving those to craft talismans, right?
Surely.
I just finished. Picking up my loot. The mayor. My 4th one.
Nice. So that's kind of why I don't have, what do you call it now, yellow beast. That, and I did a bunch of this crafting yesterday and ate through all my yellow beast. Basically, I'm trying to craft the subsumer helmets and I'm imprinting instead of using league mechanical. I figure it's cheaper to imprint, because for 1 click on the league mechanic for the annul step, it is literally 3 imprints. And considering it's a 50-50, 1 mod versus, if it has an icon like an actual vase, it's red. All the ones that are just generic paws and whatnot are your yellow beasts. And then as the second tell is like they only have 1 mod versus 2 to 3 that red beasts have.
How about join?
I mean, menagerie.
Don't say I didn't try.
Did my internet cut out? What happened? Oh. I end up having to farm beasts at some point as well. Again. That's a lot. You're still going? I don't even know if I have this space anymore.
Better.
That literally fills up my inventory perfectly. Lol. Thank you. Is this the last beast that I didn't have already? I feel like there was one that I hadn't discovered. I remember seeing somewhere that there was one. Yeah. Thank you. Now we're going to... I just realized I don't have to paste. It's just up here. So we're going to imprint. See, that's one of the good things about farming bees. My menagerie is so clean. There aren't any rare... What the fuck happened to my life? How did I click that? Okay. Some weird shit going on. But we have an imprint now. They're 1 tank. What tanks?
Oh, I thought I just clicked this thing without reading. Holy fuck, that box is scary.
You are truly a survivor.
Can I drop a mage bug, by the way?
Ooh. This one is done. I need to get rid of this imprint before I move on. Can you drop a mage blood? Are you asking? Or praying?
Nice.
Man said it like, oh, it's like a chaos.
What did I say it was the fossil I needed?
Hollow?
Faceted and hollow, right?
You just say fractured and hollow, but I assume it's faceted. Bro.
Got like 120 div. I have to spend all that on the mark.
You are truly a survivor.
Yep. Sounds about right. Ooh, and they are both done.
Okay. Oh, you're putting that in that thing.
Mm-hmm.
Is this Impale?
No. Impale had 1-4 mods. This is Subsume, the helm.
E.
G. That guy.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. It's a lot of flats. All right, we have the flats. We are still kind of squishy, but at least we don't have 3% res chaos res anymore. So we have that going for us. So that's kind of nice. Now we just need to level up. Hmm?
Can you divine this, by the way?
The helmet?
Yeah.
I
I
assume.
see divine rules already, though.
Hmm.
I was gonna say, look up your helmet on trade.
It's in the.
So look up the. I'm seeing two, one for 60, one for 90. That's when I take off the explicit modifier.
Yeah, that modifier is broken. Last night there were a couple 18, 19s. I don't know if it was. I think it was around this size. Let me see.
1690 is crazy. It's not worth that much to craft, is it?
No, but like I said, I think POB's. I think Awakened Trade just isn't showing the ones I was seeing. But we'll see. Because I saw some really good ones, like just as good as mine for 18D. There was one that was 15. And I was like, oh. Could have been worth it, but I was already 2 jewels in, so I'm like, yeah, it's not happening. Yeah, the one that is 60 is, I assume, perfectly divine. 240% increase explicitly with all perfectly divined Fizz jewels is my guess. If I go 400, what is the value? 30 divines. Yeah, this is closer to what I have. 30 divines. So the ones I saw yesterday have basically been gone. That's what that means. They've been bought out, I think. But yeah. I don't know if there's a popular build that's just started using them. Because it would be weird if they just all got bought out. Or maybe they were just priced cheaply before. I don't know. Alright, so we're going to run this white mesa. With... I would use my set lechery. I guess I could do beast as well. Because I do want beast. And that strat does actually want white maps, so but now is not the time to have that because I actually don't have white maps. I literally sold all my white maps, like all my no white map, like T16s non-corrupted. What's good money? Like I had like 400, sold them for each for like 2 chaoses each because I really needed the space, so I made 800 plus from it. Actually, I sold it for more because I had the bulk. I just listed it and so I wanted who would bite. I think it was like 1 extra maybe. But yeah, it occurred to me as I was leveling this character that, and I was selling the last sets, that I was like, huh, what is this character gonna use when he gets to T16s? Guess we'll find out. But I was mid-trade then, so there was no help in it. So it just is what it is. I don't think I want to deal with beasts just yet is the thing, so we're not gonna do that. Oh yeah, I'm meant to be using. It took me a second to remember how I meant to be playing this build. But yeah, I'm meant to be using Lancing still, so I can hit, so my skeletons get my weapon and get triple damage. But yeah, life gain on hits. Once I hit like level 84, I'm thinking that is when I will properly think up a lower budget version of this, or a life-based version, because my end game is meant to be full ES. I could try to get some semblances of that, but I don't know that I'm ready for that just yet.
That felt disturbingly good. Consume you.
But I really don't want to solve Chaos Res and then go CI.
I don't have ranking.
What's that?
I don't have ranking.
Yeah. So it's not the rarest. Actually, I don't know if it's not the rarest, but like it's cheap at least. We can like it now that it's cheap, but we can just hope it stays cheap. Because I've tried, keep in mind, I be farming all the sides, so it's not like I'm because of the one I'm farming, I don't have the chance. Like, no, I farmed all what do you call them again, biomes, if you will, of it.
Holy fuck.
Well,
Insane base, bro. That's an insane base. Prage. Prage on the hollow and faceted.
-3 max.
What was the tech
wait,
hollow in?
wait, it can remove up to 3 and each one is going to give you a mod? I didn't know that.
Yes, you get a mod for each one, bro.
I thought it was just -3, get a 1 mod. You'll be happy with
every
it.
Every time it releases one, you get one.
I didn't know that. I thought you wanted to keep more sockets because there was no upside for it to remove more.
No, I mean, like, 2 is nice, but like...
I thought there was no upside.
One with leech is nice because the leech is only on strength base, so you're only doing this hybrid base so you can get leech, but yeah. That's still really good. That's like all these...
Can you do that with uniques? You can't, right? Or you might be able to.
I don't think so.
Hmm.
It says on a pair of gloves. It doesn't actually say.
I
guess I'll try. What did I say the tech was? Hollow, fossil, and...
Hollow, faceted, and Allflame.
Yes, hollow, faceted. Bridge.
Oh shit. No. What did I just do?
As you were meant to.
Oh, projectiles fired in random directions? That's fine. That's perfectly fine.
But I need to put them both into the resonator, right?
Oh, you stupid gnat.
What on earth? Put them both into the resonator. Yeah, you need to make your resonator first before you put in the league mechanic. Oh my god, I give them 200% damages extra.
What the fuck?
I accidentally clicked play because of habits, and now I'll probably just skip them at this point. When oak hits you, I like 90% of your life goes, you know there's a problem. No mods on the map, you're like, okay.
Iconic.
My run.
Just gotta like it.
I mean, you didn't need to spend it.
Doesn't matter, bro. It's not
GG.
expensive. Ducats. It's like 1C.
I'm talking about the currency.
It works.
That means I have to consider using it 100%. But like, I'm going
Imagine
for
vestigial and that, by the way.
yeah, because it's an enchant, so they don't compete.
That's exciting. Bro, I need this to work. Wait. No, fractured fossil, not faceted fossil. God, I
It's
so much money.
It's the one that's fractures. I mean,
Yeah.
is it a fractured fossil?
Flames all.
No, I fucked up. Well, there is a fractured fossil, yeah.
Oh, you
Fracture's
didn't
a
read
random
it.
Modifier. I got faceted without thinking. But will this actually work? I
Well,
think. Like it'll
check.
work, right?
Why not?
It'll reforge and then fracture. It won't fracture and reforge.
I don't know what you're asking me, but
We're putting a hollow fossil and a fractured fossil into a resonator, and we're hitting an item with it in the Allflame mechanic.
yes. So what I'm asking is, what I don't know is, what are you asking? What does the order matter? Like, are you asking if it show you 3 different mods? It's to use the item 3 times, so regardless of whatever order it's going to do, so long as you can take it, you will see the currency used 3 times. So I don't think there's a universe where it fractures the same modifier, unless it just randomly RNG rolls that same modifier.
Yeah.
Actually finish that map without any extra deaths. Nice. Iconic, you need to vestigial, triple implicit, and then volatile valets. Giga stacking. It can fracture the same mod with the fracture. Yeah, that's. I'm not saying it won't fracture the same mod. I'm saying it's going to use it. It's a fossil, but it's going to use it 3 times. So it will, if it rolls the same mod, it rolled it. It's not because it's did the fracture first or something. It's because RNG just said fracture that mod 3 times.
All right, here we go.
Look.
And it's gonna create 3 copies. It costs 7k. Oh wait, it needs to be rare. Oof, I'm scared, bro. Because this base is so nice, I'm scared.
It looks like 1 in 4 is nice. Yeah, with the fossils setup, yeah. But with regular fracturing, you only see 2, I think. Which is less nice. But it's still better than nothing.
And go.
Good luck.
They failed.
I didn't hear a squirm, so
I failed.
You failed? What do you mean you failed?
I didn't get the abyssal socket fracture on the base.
07? Why do you sound like you're smiling still?
Emptiness as far as the eye can.
I don't know. Not.
Kayaks and fury.
I'm not. That makes you feel better. I'm sad.
Oh, 07.
Oh, you stupid gnat.
Ow.
Be honest. No, I'm not gonna say it.
What was that? Don't tell me you're giving up.
Bro, this will be my third try. I want to give up after 3 tries after not crafting for 3 leagues. I think it's safe to say I can give up after 3 tries. I don't try.
What do you mean you?
Okay, here's my problem with this.
Why would you not? Why would you go
don't
after
like-
3?
I just need you to know I need to first hit the mod first. I need to get the enchant. Here's the steps to failure. I need to get the enchant first. The enchant literally cost 7. Oh wait, should I actually be starting with that or should I be ending with that, Loki? Why would I want to start with the mod again? It doesn't matter. It's a socket thing in the end. I could finish with the socket. Oh wait, no, because there's a chance I don't get it.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, right? Even with that 7/8 tangibility that putting the enchants does, I could still lose because I could still roll the 7%. I have rolled the 7% chance of
one of them.
intangibility and then get nothing. So it's not like a, spam till it feels good. It doesn't actually feel that great.
I mean, I never said it was spamming till it feels good. Not about the mechanics that spam till it feels good. It's intangibility shit.
I think the part of the crafting systems in both PoE games I tend to not like is how like the beginning stages for end game crafting is always like a fuck. Like, alright man, just bash your head and hope it turns out well.
I guess my question for you is, what is the first step? Buy the base, use the ducats. If it fails, buy another base, use the ducats? Question mark. Like, what's the first step? And what's the fail case?
First step is ducat for the enchants for leech.
Mm-hmm.
The second step is abyssal socket fracture.
Yeah, so when you fail, you're going to buy a new base and you're going to use the ducat, right?
I mean, yeah. I'm not even doing this on 1. I'm doing this on like, it took me like 5 gloves just to hit.
Ooh, divine from low shipment.
I'm not hitting the mod.
Holy,
first try.
Pirate's tattoo as well. Let's go.
That's money.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also just kind of
Anyways,
sad
you
because
said
I
if you
also
don't.
brought a chess piece, and I brought a bunch of other things, just so I can try to. Like I brought a chest, I brought my boots because I need fracture the abyssal socket.
Oh my god!
I'm like, okay.
My
I'm
Skellies
breaking all
went
these
here.
things in.
Where is she?
None of them have what I need.
I forgot to link her, so I didn't spawn my Skellies. You brought a chest in to do what?
I bought chest piece, I bought boots, I bought helmet just to try and get the faceted combo going to hopefully hit the mod I want to hit. Still a no.
I mean, for everything aside,
I lost on all of them.
for everything aside the gloves, it's just it's the fastest step that's first. So what is the draining part of that process for you? Is it the buying the new base? Is it spending the currency?
I just want to compare it to like, I know we really talk highly about this game's crafting, and I think it has its fun moments. But like, I don't like constant failures on a first step.
Just don't bring TLI into it.
No, I'm talking about TLI. I'm just saying, for me, I don't like constant failures on the first step. I'm thinking about like Ellie. Ellie has like some min-maxing things, but I think there's a little bit more going on. I don't like failing that much on a first step. And
I'd much rather fail.
Up is alterations. I don't like spamming on the first step. I don't think that's.
I don't like spamming. I'm very against spamming, but I don't like failing on the 5th step. I'd much rather fail on the first step than on the 5th step.
Yeah, fair. And that's kind of where, I mean, I don't think that's true for every craft, but for, you know, a good amount of PoE crafts, it's just kind of how it
Like,
goes.
oh, you've done all these things, you've done everything you're supposed to, you spammed, you did this, you did this. Oh, you filled up one side. Now you have to YOLO annul and pray. And if you fail, start again.
It can be frustrating. It's all good though.
If I had to pick, I would pick failing on the first than that. I hate spamming too. So it's not like I hate it. What up, Hef? How you doing? But Ellie and its systems, I mean, Ellie is also designed around the SSF, so I can't really compare it. If you
No,
had,
and I don't think Ellie is that good to be clear as fuck, by the way. It's that first step back against the wall doesn't feel good.
I mean, the first step for Ellie is finding the base. The bases are expensive, yeah, for that reason. On trade.
We're finally fucking free.
Oh, you won, GG. What's that? No, you didn't link it to me, if that's what you're asking.
Said you were offline for some reason.
Maybe I was loading. GG. With the leech and prod speed. E fucking G. Ooh, you can get prod speed.
Because yeah, get possibly like if you look up that divine, this base is 30 divines. Because TS and Frostblades and all these other people, they want that prod speed. So this is resellable. And it's a fractured abyssal socket base. So this is good.
Like, I know I will want the I don't know if I would want the prod speed, but according to like the arrow video I watched about Scourge Arrow, it sounded like it is going to be helpful. I just don't know how helpful it is in the merc side of things, because it sounded like it was more of a case of overlapping and all these other things, and it's like, yeah, but this is all in the context of you have one pod, but once you have multiple pods, I think that changes a lot in that, at least to that regard anyways. So I don't know how much prod speed I want to see TLDR, because more prod speed means the pods are more spaced, which means it will be harder to overlap single target, but I think it might mean Claire could be better.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think there's any make or break like there is with Frostblades on prod speed, at least. So, and the way my quiver looks for that POB setup, I think there's a lot more space for prod speed. Ooh, okay. Let me actually try just using Val summon Skellies more frequently and see how that feels. Because while 11, I haven't been using it at all. And it's like, what am I saving it for when I'm just not using it?
Billowing death.
You notice the buff? Skeletons?
Do I notice the buff? What do you mean? Like the weapon? I mean, so far they feel good.
No, no, like
But
the delay, that delay there.
I don't think skeletons were on the list.
Thought they were.
I know Dumb Blue was. I know SRS was. I don't know if skeletons were. But like, if they were, I didn't play skeletons last league or any league recently, so I won't have a one-to-one comparison, and my internet cut out. Okay, we're back. I assume you heard everything I said?
Yeah.
Yes, I have no. I won't have a one-to-one comparison for it to be able to say, oh, it feels better, it doesn't. Increase effect of offerings. Offerings. Nah. Is your graphics card melting or my internet lagging? Oh, my internet card has this thing where, ooh, my alarm rang and I just like, yeah, I'm done working at night, my G. It doesn't need to, you don't need to ring again. So happy to turn that off. My internet does this thing every once in a while where it's just like, yeah, we're done for like a few seconds. You just, yeah, you're having fun, you're streaming, you're doing whatever, you're on Discord, just nah. Remove that idea. It's not healthy. Every fucking time. Let's get some extra life going.
Let's just win.
So don't worry, it's not my graphics card and it's not your internet. It's my internet.
Let's win. I need the max win. Holy.
Entropy claims all.
You gotta do this, bitch, eh?
Basically. Is one
Oh
thing
my
that,
god, what the fuck? Oh, first try.
GG. Why are yo tanky all of a sudden? The fuck? I have to pull out my valve for that.
Oh yeah, this is like a Gears crafted. Was unexpected.
Do I see no minion on your buff bar? I mean, do you see these guys? Do you see this? It's here too, but like it doesn't even need to be there. To be fair. How high do you think are the odds they implement the transition support? The odds? Mirage for us. Mirage is coming back next league. I don't know if Transfusion is coming back, and if it does, I don't know if it's going to be the same form. The fact that they just said, yeah, I don't know, we'll see. I would imagine they find Solita kind of problematic to balance because they can't just nerf Solita because that has a big impact. But I don't know if they want to nerf AG either, because I don't think AG is that insane. Like, it's very strong for as far as like minion build top ends, but like it has a lot of quirks and a lot of like trade-offs for the power you get. The biggest one is, for the most part, clear speed. You don't clear as fast as many of the more meta options. You have good damage, really good damage, but you don't, you know, clear. You have to solve, you have to problem solve phasing, all of that things, because my guy is dumb as bricks. Actually, that's an insult to bricks. I apologize to all bricks everywhere. Y'all are not that bad. Ooh, what the fuck was that barrage? I didn't die, dude. That's progress. But anyways, to answer your question about my setup, I am currently using intuitive link to my Merc to make it so she's I summon Skellies whenever she hits with her essence drain. This then summons my skeletons, and I'm using Aberon's Warpath to make them perma, and I'm using Gladius Iron Mass to give them the weapon so they have decent base-ish. But the important thing is I'm hitting with Lancing Steel or Spraying, which makes them do triple damage, and then I'm giving them a bunch of flats from different sources. So does that answer your question about the minion build that doesn't have a minion thing on the bar? We are just level 70, so we have a lot to do on our gear. It's not shite. It's a bit above shite, because we did make this shield. A Merc is not a minion. I mean, a Merc doesn't. Why does a Merc have to be a minion? If I wanted to not have only minions, or to have only minions, I wouldn't have gone Luminary. I'm using intuitive so my Merc can help me summon my minions. That and this sword gives unholy might, so my merc actually provides despair, envy. Again, just stacking a whole lot of flats. We also get flat from this guy. I have 0 jewels in this tree. Literally no jewels. Just this one and this one. Like, this tree is awful. This was campaign tree, was working for the campaign. I need to do something about it. The tree I have is for CI, and I'm not CI, so I need to figure out what that looks like essentially. My mind got changed after I saw the price tag of my endgame kineticists. I do not support mercs anymore. Holy. If it helps, there are non-kineticists endgame mercs that you could potentially go. You know, you don't have to go giga hyper kineticist. You can go for a next best and then just gear that one out as best as you can and call it a day. That's an option, I guess. I have what I hope is going to be the best merc for when I eventually go for my merc support, which is this guy. I'm going to be trying a toxicologist, so wish me luck for that future build. It's still in the theory crafting phases, so, and I want to finish this build before I explore that. And I still have a, well, I don't know, I think my merc build will actually be next, but I don't know what that means for replica of Mata's teaching, because I do want to explore that this season ideally.
Are you stupid, Matt?
What the fuck blew me up there? Like, actually, but that reminds me, I am supposed to have some fizz mitigation that I currently do not, and that is on me. I also should be using the Rumi's concoction. I don't know why I am not. Probably because my main character has it. I need to buy another. But those are the 2 things I just remembered from that one death. Don't ask why. Is taken as anything that's not chaos is what I'm going for here. There. What is this? Oh, this is your merc's gear. Oh, you went the full 9 yards. You just stacked all the jewel sockets, the abyssal sockets. You see, here's the good thing. Here's the very fun part. My merc is not going to touch a single abyssal socket. I mean, I can do it, but I don't have to. It doesn't need it for murderous eye jewels, so like, it's less pressing. And I'm happy about that. But that being said, it's a jewel socket. It's a socket that'll give me 4 mods or 5. So why not? Anything and everything, yeah. And I'm assuming your combatant isn't like bis. Nothing else can be improved on the support gems and all that. So I'm sure there's definitely ways to go. A bit cheaper and still be able to clear everything. But if you're aiming to eventually min-max, okay, then yeah, it's going to be pretty difficult hitting the top end on. Yo, who is hitting like a fucking truck? Mirror versus 100 to 200 D, yeah. Exactly. I wonder if there were more variety when it came to mercs, like in terms of really good mercs. Would we see a cheaper top end? I feel like we wouldn't. And no matter what, the player base just doesn't print the needed combination of mercs to the degree that the price would ever be low, so long as more than a few people want it. Because it's a one-time use, a lot also get deleted from the market to make it so it's always it's like, yeah, exactly. Like, so long there's way too many variables and not enough control for those variables for it to ever be cheap. Like, even if there were like 10 extra mercs that were viable, so long as enough people want those mercs, the base would be off the market and anyone that shows up will just insta go. So like the price will be high regardless. Like in the current state, at least. I'm talking about current state of the game. My GG merc would cost 10 mirrors. You know what they say, Heliax? Get to grinding. 10 fucking mirrors. So if I spend 10 mirrors on the merc, I might as I can strip that merc and it should not die in Valdo maps. 10 fucking mirrors. I understand why it's 10 mirrors. I just don't approve of the fucking 10 mirrors. Like, what the fuck? It's like finding a mirror chances. Yeah, exactly. Only saving grace would be every map spawns a merc regardless for everyone unless Luminary is playing. I don't think that would work, because like that would literally mean people, I mean, even in merc, like people were ignoring mercs. Now we couldn't sell them, so there was that. But like, so I can easily see people thinking, oh, this guy is in my map, I don't know what goes for what, and I don't want to have to deal with it, so they just ignore it. So that is already a funnel for some of the better ones. Ooh.
Spineless creature.
What is my block chance? What is my POB's block chance? The difference is I could spare points for block.
Bro, peep that shit, bro.
What's that?
That shit's crazy. That's a crazy. Look at the tears on that.
2 rage on attack hit. Oh shit, I should be looking at a source of rage. My gloves can't have it, so I need to find it from somewhere else. I don't think there's an easy way to do it.
T1 everything.
GG. Do you need lightning specifically, or do you just need any LE? Attack, speed, fire res. Oh, GG.
Shock.
Shock.
Man, I definitely don't need cold. I definitely don't need fire.
Oh yeah. Makes sense.
That's crazy. Alright, gloves done. Gloves done. Holy.
After the bitching, eh?
Insane. That's an insane pair. Shut the fuck up. Grinded all day for this. I deserve it.
Man was so down bad his IPOB Hoag.
No, I still want to play Hoag regardless, though, because we talked about it.
Yeah.
I think Lancing Steel spraying would be fun with Hoag. I've been actually clicking a lot of Hoag videos.
I need to check the price on 12 passive clusters. And if the goal right now is to just say fuck it, get it and get my end game version going once I hit level 84, or if I say let me feel what this feels like on an actual budget. We have 5 levels to go.
Sorry, how much is a Veiled Chaos, bro? 70?
Holy.
70? We need to do Betrayal.
Yeah, I'm def doing Betrayal again, but it was expensive when I was doing it, so yeah. I think I was selling like 3 for a Divine or something, so yeah. Checks out. My Lumina HOS build looks solid until I saw the upcoming price tags and decided to pause it for now. Well, isn't the AG part of that build supposed to be good? If the AG part is decent, at least, then it means you can actually start going with a less than perfect mercenary. You don't need a perfect mercenary for it to clear all content. So if you really wanted to play it, I think you still can, for what it's worth. I need to start getting... Ooh. I didn't think these guys will still be up, if I'm being honest. I don't want to give a gold.
What the fuck?
Barren and sun-bleached. Emptiness as far as
All
the
I
eye
did
can reach.
was build chaos. I reforged every mod.
Billowing death.
Joe. What is this? MS, Res,
All I did was click the
T1
build
life,
chaos.
and chance on onslaughts. Holy.
Well, I unveiled it. I was just trying to get the build chaos to hit a prefix.
Yeah.
It reforges it first, but it hit the T1 fire, T1 life.
Remember, chat, all you gotta do is bitch first.
I deserve this. Kind of hate that cold though. Kind of want to take that. Kind of want to know that.
I mean, you can with Eldritch or no. It's just a 50-50.
I mean, I can Eldritch spam for the rest of the suffixes, right? That's like the most chill part of the whole craft. So it's fine to drop it.
Yeah, if you want. Like, let me just confirm. Sockets is, yeah, it's a suffix. Yeah, you should be fine too.
Just bitch, I guess.
That's all you gotta do. I feel like my clear speed would definitely speed up, no pun intended, if I just did this. But I want to trust my Merc is doing enough damage to handle all the trash mobs, because I do need to get my AG going, and my AG, you know, currently isn't doing much of any going right now, because my AG is currently non-existent. But I need an explode AG so I don't have to think about it. That is another big part of my build that is currently missing. I think I want to see how much an explode King of Kulamak is going for, because I feel like that's what I'm going to do to start, and then eventually I will go for whatever the setup I have on my POB is. I also need my fourth ascendancy, I just realized.
Unravel.
Kind of one more block before I do it.
You stupid gnat.
What the fuck blew me up the moment I unpause? It was at this moment that he knew.
He's getting blown the fuck up.
Go 7 to that tree.
Billowing death.
I'm gonna do my fourth ascendancy after this. Hopefully I don't die in it. And once we have fourth ascendancy done with, I'm going to have Arcane carry me through Katarina for the bloodline.
Sure.
And then Past that, I haven't thought about past that. Probably get my AG going. But getting my AG going means I have to figure out whatever the fuck is going on with my links. Forgot to bring the tickets. PoE lab, where are you at?
Let me know when I'm down.
Yeah, will do. They only have one of them? I mean, they're probably dirt cheap. Uber lab. Looks like it's...
The goddess is watching.
It's good. I forgot that you can reforge attack for accuracy. It's huge.
Reforge attack for accuracy. Oh, can I roll attack mods exalt?
No, like accuracy, I guess, is an attack tag. Yeah, on helmets.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
So it's deterministic.
I guess I just need to fix my prefixes, and then the rest is history.
That's very deterministic. I've been researching. I've been going to the vault trying to find Ben crafting a gear for his merc. And I'm literally taking notes. I'm writing this shit down at work.
How do you feel being forced to craft?
This. I always want to craft. I'm not forced, to be honest. I could have just purchased these, but what the fuck is the... I recognize it shortens the journey. So I'm pushing back on that on myself, which is... It's a little bit challenging, I guess. But it feels good.
Your dopamine when you get something that's lucky is actually pretty good.
That dopamine is good. I've never had a doubt in that one. I still don't think...
I'm not a fan of slamming.
No two battles are alike. You are inexhaustible.
I asked myself, I know I don't like PoE 2 crafting. I know I don't love part of PoE 1 crafting, but I asked myself, what don't I like about it? I don't even know. So my thought process is...
You don't like trade?
It's not the trade part, though. No one gives a shit. The trade part's free, isn't it?
They bind the base. That's always...
TP in, TP out, right?
That's always been what I assumed you had an issue with, because that's the only parts in what you've described today that I guess is the part that isn't fun. Because you didn't complain about the currency you're spending on it, on failing. You didn't complain about that.
I would complain about that usually when I don't have enough, but like obviously this time I literally just farmed 2 days without buying just to make sure.
Yeah, so
to
it's clearly not that, or at least it didn't sound like that. So that's why I was asking the questions I was asking, because I'm like, it doesn't sound like it sounds like it's the shopping, because it's buy the base, go to click the ducat, and if you fail, you another base ducat. That's why I wanted to know if there was like, was I missing anything in the fail states? If there was more, if there was like alt spamming every single time, or
An emperor strikes without hesitation. An emperor is only as entertained as those he commands with death.
super fleshed out.
what does she have on her head? The fuck is that? Is that for toxic burst?
Enjoy the reprisal. By the goddess, what ambition. Only one of your lessons was complete.
Yeah, Zara. I need to watch some more videos on that or something, but somehow my AGOS feels like a wet pool noodle versus construction beam. I guess my first question, and where I would start with, okay, bottom left into top right. My first question for you would be, in the pool noodle part of the equation, is how much of the POB do you have in game? Because like, for example, my setup, I'm not even hitting that hard yet, is the funny thing. But like I know I have so much of my POB that is not yet implemented, for example. Which is so like how much of that POB do you have that you expect, or that you expect an amount of like performance for? Or did you know POB damage, for example?
Entropy claims all.
I think, yeah, this gold key. Let's go. Now we need to get the actual gold key. Don't even know how. It's not hard, to be honest. With AGL smiting, he's very POBable. Where on earth am I meant to go? Oh, I see it.
Where there's a golden key, there must be a golden door.
So now you're bound to feed into the right side. And here, it's just going to be top right. So I just go down to the right.
Gold is the most liberating.
Uber Lab is chill today. In case you're,
Aspirant can
in case anybody is leveling a character, this is a very, very chill
your empire
Uber Lab.
troubled waters.
You get 3 life on the reforge. It's kind of despaired.
No two battles are
Oh,
destined
7.
is more dangerous than the journey, Ascendant.
Come on! The fuck is 9 life? At the same tier. Try it. It's expensive.
God damn it. If I can put XP on that, then I'm gonna just bring out, I don't know, Spectral Throw. Cyclone of Tumult, Spectral Throw materializing, Late Trap of Laceration. I think none are good. Wait, is Cyclone of Tumult good? I assume not.
Second one tumult is good, yeah. It's used.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Okay. Like 120C or 20. I'm not gonna level it up myself, but
Good life, man. That's a good result.
yeah, nothing here is good. All right, we have our last ascendancy points. Let me know when you're ready.
So invite me.
68C for Cyclone of Tumult.
That price?
Then frag. It's a good thing I didn't sell all my syndicate medallions, so we just have it to use.
Entropy claims all.
Settle for that.
Very resourceful, Joe. I too am
Alright, come on.
resourceful. Witness. Give in.
What do you get for skeletons again?
What do I get for skeletons? What do you mean?
There's nothing that makes you feel so alive as death.
You already killed her.
Now
You
come
don't
to
need
me,
me.
Joe. Let us
I'm more worried about my defenses than anything.
I haven't done Katarina in so long.
What'd you say?
I
haven't done Katarina?
Katarina in so long.
hundreds of dead.
I put the portal last time. I brought it this side.
Meaningless waste.
Not bad.
But your songs
Oh, good. That's funny.
arise,
Your
my
hopeless
children.
cause will
Cancel
destroy
shit.
you.
Who needs to see?
Give your soul to me.
My God, dude, you kept having her teleport. I'm like, yo, the size of that
I'm
AoE
not
is
trying
going to
to
be
take that
insane.
slam.
You're meant to start beta and then leave. The more she teleports, the bigger the AoE on the slab. It didn't drop anything.
What the fuck?
What is that quiver? Okay, cool. Oh, the one where it's like they fork, they do thing.
It's pretty
I
good.
think. Sacrifice a random damageable minion to fire 3 additional arrows. 6 to 22 phase damage with bull attacks. Minions deal damage. And then an unveil. Wait, this is source of minions are aggressive? Huh. Never have guessed. Doesn't matter. Thank you. Good night, Heliox. But yeah, PO being an AG of smiting, the important thing is if you really want to see the damage is understanding the configuration section, knowing what buffs you expect to have, what is reliable, what isn't, what you can expect to use, what you should not expect to, stuff like that. Let's refund this and let's see how it feels. We no longer have blessed rebirths. We'll leave the passive point alone. I'm curious to see how it feels. And then past that, it's about just you create your POB, you create your section, you create your AG section, you put your AG gem, you set him to use your AG's gear section, and then just switch his skill to smite since it's AGOS. And then including full DPS. Did you change the support specters in your Regifiler build, or is it 1, 2? In the high budget, it is still those 4. Why did Oak not? What? Where are the pops coming from? Oh, I have Gloom Shrine, and my Merc has Gloom Shrine as well. Oh, that explains a lot. Oh, I'm gonna so love when my AG is here, because I'll be like always having Gloom Shrine. Are we 84 yet? No. Sad.
Unravel.
The grind to 84 is real. It is so far that it's just like, why make that the requirement? Why do we have to get all the way to 84? I am 81, so at least there's that. Skelly's felt decent without Blessed Rebirth, so that's nice. That's really nice. I want to have Val summon Skelly if I pop this. Oh my god. I forgot to link to my Merc. Yo, where's my Merc? I was like, yo, this boss is kind of taking a while to die. The fuck? Just a bit of time. A little bit of time.
So wait, unique enemy in your presence and pinnacle enemy in your presence. Are these even the same thing?
No, pinnacle is one step above, and what do you call it? It's one step above. Your Merc always has pinnacles and uniques. Pinnacles are stronger. Pinnacle, you have to use, I think, level 3 currency to start seeing pinnacle boss mods, instead of the level 2 that is uniques and level 1 that is every other thing.
Sense.
But yeah, double plays. If you are on the high budget setup, use the Carnage Chieftain in place of a Blasphemy or Blasphemer. I use Blasphemer because it was very cheap and I didn't want to wait for frenzy charges for my monkey. That, and I also wanted the extra flats for, I don't remember what exactly, but just know it was good for when I needed it to be. But it's definitely still a transitionary Spectre. We got 3 levels to go. I think I'm out of maps. No, I have 4 more, never mind. But I am slowly bleeding out of maps. let's do lead mechanic. It doesn't help that I'm currently dying, so probably just try to fill up on voyages, maybe. Maybe. That crafting session really really ate my dead man so far. Went from like 200k to 50 to less of 50k.
I don't know where I'm at, bro.
It just ate it.
I'm looking forward to going back. But I mean, it's fine. Hopefully the buff comes in not by Friday, I guess.
You know, it's coming on Friday. I don't know why you're coping.
They said that shit so long ago. I was hoping that they would be down to just drop it early.
Hello.
Oh, I just skipped the mod. Fuck. You think the unique enemy mods are highly weighted?
No, they're
That
not.
will.
Why do you think they're highly weighted?
Because you don't actually want this in any other normal build.
Yeah, so they're not highly weighted. They're just there. I think every mod is weighted the same.
No, there's. I don't think they would. I don't think they would do the same. I'm pretty sure they're not. I've seen that before somewhere. Might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they're not. Though it would also make sense. So I don't know. Might be cooked too. Don't quote me.
Yeah, let's. This has 120 dead man so far. Let me keep it. I don't know why it's not showing with that much. All these are stuff that I feel like they should be showing. They're high quant. This rejects is not good. Unless you're meant to use one after the other, then not doing a good job at doing that. That's for sure.
Peace. I'm begging you. I won't skip it again if it comes. I beg you. I actually fucking beg, bro. Fuck me.
I
bro.
wouldn't
It's
do
like
it again.
315. Please, I'm begging. It's like, yo, here's Wrath, here's Zealotry. And then the worst parts, I got the new set of Icar. Clicked the first time it popped up, and obviously you're not really locked in because that was your first click.
That reminds me of all those. I don't know if you watch way back when all those area videos.
Yes, man.
The possession was where it's like begging. I wouldn't do it again. that's what it reminds me of.
Am I really gonna hit? Fuck you. I'm actually gonna hit 300 without seeing this mod again. Alright.
You're comfortable. We've all been there.
I'm so tempted to just take the normal one. I've skipped it so many times because I'm stubborn.
I mean, you can't. It's an insane difference in power.
It's so much, bro. It's like 20 or effects at 35. It's like 24. It's like 25 to 35.
Yeah, because it's meant to be impactful because it's damage on Tuesdays. So Tuesday better be good.
Oh my god! I'm so glad I wasn't listening. If I was listening to you, I'd have fucking lost it. Did you say about Tuesdays?
No, I'm saying it has to be Giga strong because it's damage on Tuesdays. So if it's not, then Tuesdays will be very despair.
Someone in the comments of the Mobilitics asked Lance, "What gear should we be using for many shots? What are the priority stats of the bow and quiver?" Are you ready to hear this comment that had -43 downvotes?
Sure.
Your metabolic carbon thruster to his alpha
Oh, I think I
tango
saw that.
phobia, cumulus fish tangos walked many ashore, hyphen all commas. I don't know what the fuck this guy's talking.
Man must have had the strongest blunt of his life.
What the fuck is he talking?
As you were meant to.
Fuck.
Dude had the strongest blunt of his life and just went straight to Lance's comment section.
I don't know why I found that so fucking funny.
I actually saw the comment the other day, and I was like, huh, okay.
Like, bro, what the fuck? That's someone that doesn't care. He's just here to sow seeds of discontent. Doesn't even care how you feel, what you're looking for. Like,
But went straight to carbon
as long as
thrusters.
you're unhappy, it doesn't matter.
Back to the bathysphere.
Yeah, I didn't see the one lantern left. Warning, my guy.
Find more sharks like that one, and we'll be swimming in sulfur soon enough. Let's do this!
Entropy claims all.
A part of me thought, yeah, I'll just eat the Ice Nova. Then I remember what character I was on, and I was like, maybe on second thoughts. Not today. Ooh, message in a bottle. What'd you say?
I just tend to buy some expensive abyss jewels. Sorry, jewel.
Find more sharks like that one, and we'll be swimming in sulfur.
Oh my
soon
god,
enough.
this abyss is just like not 60.
You
So
what?
we're not doing all that. I said the jewels are starting at 60. So we're not doing all that.
This'll be one for the songs.
Honestly, fuck it, I'm gonna craft my own.
Spineless creature.
Of course I die. My first time dying league mechanic, by the way.
Sag.
It's what happens when you make an end game build
Ready for this?
and you're not quite ready. Plus, I think I've got a link in that map, so makes sense. Things die slower. But once my skellies die, yeah, yeah, because like they're literally being summoned by the link. So if I don't link, no skellies for me. Okay, we have gold claimed. Let's go in the exact opposite direction. Let's see what he has for me.
Perhaps I can raise you.
What are these fuckers? No, there are some mobs that I think they might be doing chaos damage. I think they might be testing my 13 chaos res. I think they just might be. A part of me is almost like, let me just buy Watcher's Eye so I can get like 40 chaos res until I'm ready to switch. A bit cheap. I don't have jewels on this setup yet anyway, so like I don't lose anything. Purity, chaos res. Bruh. $1D for just a mod. For a perfect mod, it's $2D. Sure. We'll sell it right back once we actually get to level 84. We just need to get to level 84. Bruh.
Reforged speed is expensive.
Yellow.
It's over. Just saw what that is. Alright, fuck.
But you just saw the actual price of what you're clicking.
Yeah, I was like, oh. Honestly, I'm gonna do it. I'm here for the dopamine of this being my item, no one else's.
I'm gonna get 48 for 3.
I need to craft abyss jewels by reforging speed on them. And then exalt and null another speed mod.
I'll do this one. Where was the last? I mean, I can always do that. Take this one. Get myself a bit more chaos res, right? Yeah, finally we actually have chaos res. We'll sell it right back once we are ready. Yo, Val, what the fuck? Val, I can't click the bot.
Come on, then.
Okay. I don't know why I can't click the Battles Fair, bro. I don't know what that was.
Hope you're ready for this.
In everything we're saying, we're still very low on life, by the way. We still have like just 3k life. So I will do some planning on what my tree should look like.
Kayaks and fury.
But yeah, this fucker actually hurts. That's the mob type that has been blowing me up. They seem to always be rare, huh? Oh jeez.
If I'm trying to get double attack speed on an abyss jewel, if I get an empty suffix and some decent prefixes, I want to use the Merrick's Ducat at the end, if you're familiar with that one.
What's that?
Merrick's augments a rare abyss jewel
Wait.
and gives it another mod, but it corrupts it.
Are you saying like after you've crafted the last mod or what?
Yeah, it'll give it an extra mod. It'll be a 5 mod jewel.
Yes, I know the jewel. What does that have to do with attack speed?
I was trying to see. I answered my own question, to be honest. And it was pain.
Because I assume you'd want it before the ducats.
Don't have long.
Yeah, you tell me an exalt is 10% tangibility on an abyss jewel.
Why?
Perhaps I can raise you.
That's just expensive. 10% is a lot. Just me?
I mean, how many times do you have to exalt it?
Just once, usually, because I'm reforging, so it's having at least 3 mods.
Yeah, then not that big of a deal in that context. Like it's an abyss mod. The amount of things you can do with it is already limited.
Yeah, I'm just realizing as I do this that abyss mod crafting is actually ass, right? Like I'm realizing, I'm like, oh, this is not good.
There's a reason I just buy my abyss jewels typically.
So maybe the 60 for jewels actually just is what it is. Kind of hard to know which one I should be stubborn with and actually try to craft.
I mean, you can't. I think you just craft everything, to be honest. Reason I say that is simply because you burn out on the price checking to see if
Actually,
stuff is
I
worth.
guess
So
I gotta remember that I can like craft. I can hit shit like this. But if you check the attack speed and the crit multi, that's going for 4D starting.
yeah,
So like I wonder if like that's why I'd want to like okay put that away and sell that one you're selling because
if you're not gonna use
that's
it,
what
then yeah,
people
you
do,
sell.
right? Would I use that? I feel like I would. It's crit multi for the guy, so I think I exalt this and I finish it. That's
Why
what I
not?
do. I think I'm gonna use that. It's not double attack speed, but it's still insane value. Yeah, if Sovereign isn't here next league, I'm not playing.
If software isn't here next league,
If Allflame Crafted isn't here next league, I'm not playing.
I guess you're not played. The fuck?
What it is.
Man tested off Flame Crafting and like, yeah, bring that shit back. I mean, I'm down for it, but like I don't expect it. I definitely don't expect
starting
it.
at 25 days. Oh,
He claims all.
let's go, Merrick's still got time. It's 11k.
Yeah, the base on eye level of the base, so
Jesus. Bro, I have 14k left. I've been having fun. And I just clocked how broke I am.
you have 11k dead man.
I have 14k dead man's offer left, brother.
Shit disappears more you start clicking crafts. It's like, oh, you think you have? So long as you're not in the millions, it's going real quick.
And
There is a life area wheel here, but we are currently getting blocked. Let's fill that up.
oh, dead man's offer is 1 for 20. Whoa, 25. That's literally nothing.
Considering you just spent 12, 14k, 11k.
Okay,
Unravel.
just is what it is.
Did you really think you're about to buy for like a chaos or something?
I wasn't sure. But
But is that clock?
oh my god.
Just how much he makes per voyage. Because by the time he
Double
did,
attack speed.
holy GG.
Dude, that's pain. That's pain. Bro. That's what the fuck? Whatever, bro. That's worth hitting.
And we'll be swimming in sulfur soon enough.
That's
That feels
a
so
big
good though. Like, it feels so good.
man's about to start crafting for profit.
You know, I actually was like, I didn't say it, but I was like, I actually asked myself, I was like, what's the profit margin? Genuinely came to mind. That you understand the wavelength that was on there.
Don't worry, I've been there.
Cold res. It's not that good.
Kayaks and fury.
Find more charts like that one, and we'll be swimming in sulfur soon enough. Here we go.
2 joules done. 3 more. Out of yellow.
Oh Jesus. Ooh. Thank you. I think I'm actually just going to create my. Can I afford it without liquidating it? Because I don't want to liquidate today.
Come on, get out of there.
And I know I already spent a ton on my shield, more than I wanted to.
Swimming in sulfur soon
Specifically, I'm currently sitting at, yeah, that's not happening. 4D. With 4D, I definitely have to liquidate if I want to make my AG today. I don't know that that's happening.
enough. Hope you're ready for this.
Unravel.
Liquid, yeah. I mean, when you're buying things for the future, money tends to disappear, eh?
Here's one more.
Merc included. Like I coughed up AD for what might be Merc that works and might not work. But like that's for the future build, not my current build. I think that was something else I also bought that was potentially for the future, but like they've introduced so much RNG that it's like, yeah, if you see the thing that it's expensive, but like you just click it. Just click it because like you don't know when next you'll see it. The design philosophy has gone from, yeah, you can just determine everything you see to, hey, this is a once in a season thing you might see, so don't be the eye for just person, you know, just get it out, don't regret it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because like I still remember day one, I actually saw a double mod ring for that guardian build. Didn't get it. She disappeared before the morning. Was 10D at the time. Now granted, when I eventually got, basically would have nullified it because they shared one mod, so like it's the same thing. Everything that's on right now is sharing that same one mod or the other with my current ring, which why I'm not buying them. But yeah, it's like they're so rare that even if one shows about like 20D, am I gonna say no to it in like 3 weeks? I have not seen it. Now I'm seeing it. I don't know if I'm saying no to it, regardless of what my next upgrade is on my current build.
Yeah, which makes sense.
It's such a weird feeling.
Deep breaths.
Entropy claims all.
Definitely such a weird feeling. I don't think I like the direction either, but it is what it is.
They're not great.
Especially from the content creation point of view, because like I'm seeing cool shit I want to play around with, but knowing that I can't realistically say, yeah, just this is a build you should try. It's very fun because I know how long it took me to get those items. I know something that somebody can see. I'm going to get them, unless of course they just have divines to burn and they're just like literally dropping in like candy and like, yeah, I'm just going to click this divine until it gives me something good. Like, you know, unless that's the situation, then yeah, but like, no, it's going to be so hard to see it.
Time's running out. Find more shots like that one, and we'll be swimming.
Give me a
in
quick
sulfur
second.
soon enough.
fucking go, boys. Okay, we're good. They're all so bad. Actually, so proud of myself for crafting this. Like, actually. So up, guys.
All right. I am back.
So far,
all of them.
Oh, the jewels. And the goal has been double attack speed, but you've been going for like
for some of. I went for double attack speed on most of them, and then another one I went for some fire res because that's pen, and the other one that I didn't get double attack was one that I got crit multi in life because that's actually still sellable to a normal person. That's not a merc.
Yeah. GG.
But I got 3 or 4 double attack speed ones myself.
Deep breaths.
I definitely.
How many were you going for?
Less than 6 each. How many was I going for? 1, 2, 3. Let's go for 4. And I got them all.
Okay, makes sense.
That's the mark gear crafted.
Mm-hmm.
Ouch! Burn my fingers.
Well, ooh, the Diviners. Can I click?
Unravel.
Fortunate. We'll take it. Let's try Meat Shield. Let's see how it feels. Probably feel much better for Claire. And seeing that I'm not actually doing much single targeting in here, I think it actually makes more sense to do that.
Find more shots like that one, and we'll be
Oh, that reminds me. I did want to exalt all of these guys because, like, there's no reason to not.
Don't have long.
I'm very weary of this fucking fish now. Screw him. Ooh. We got a divine. Now we need to not die. Shouldn't be too difficult. I don't think. Have I died since I fixed my chaos res? I don't think I have. The wonders of fixing res, eh?
Got them to a lot of crit chance. I wonder if I can see his crit chance in game.
Okay, what was that? A DD maybe? I don't know.
You put Assassin's Mark or cast on damage taken. If you want to like just take away a button.
Find more shots
Why
like that one.
damage taken though?
Sulfur soon enough.
Because you just take a lot of damage on this setup. Just recoup. The point being that, you know,
Here we go.
you're not going to press a button, but it's -1, so okay.
Where on earth is? Ooh.
Rots consume you.
Come on, get out.
And the question is, what's next?
Find more shots like that one.
In the way of crafting?
Sulfur soon enough.
I can.
Deep breaths.
What I've heard the most is a bow plus 2 bow is like insane obvious upgrade.
Mm-hmm.
That's a plus 2 bow fracture.
What base are you going for?
I mean, you probably just go for spine because it's a crit base. You're not really getting that much flat on the bow. You're gonna get like you're gonna spam flat lightning essence till like T1 crit or T1 attack speed, and whichever one you get, you then reforge for that. Probably do one last thing and then craft pen.
What the
That's kind of
fuck?
it for the bow.
That looked like a Frostbearer's projectiles. Yeah. I'm going for a Thicket Bow, Grove Bow. I forget. I think it's Thicket Bow. That's the best attack speed one. That's what I'm going for, man. So that's fun. I know the 2 additional proj was like what? I think it's like for 15D fractured.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, they're about 15 for spine and thicket.
Oh. Because I know.
Because people will just settle on it for other ones because you know it is what it is.
Yeah.
Find more charts like that one, and we'll be swimming in sulfur soon enough.
Okay, actually,
Deep breaths.
I don't know why I thought my Merc was going to be taking care of most of these trash mobs. Because, like, melee splash feels so much nicer. The truth of the matter is I probably want that explode before I do anything greedy, like go for a non-melee splash clear socket. Clear support chap. Oh shit, holy mother of gold. This one area just gave me a fuck ton of gold. Like there are 3 clams and like 4 gold pals.
Hurry back.
Perhaps I can raise you.
Got greedy there.
You die.
Yeah. I got stunned outside the bubble for the thing, so I was not trying to leap slam back. And let's just say, yeah. Getting
Kate leveling? Not sure.
I just leveled before, so I don't quite hate it that all that much. You'd be happy to know. We are now level 83. One more level. One more. What's the time? Probably end soon. Where am I pathing? There's only so much I can do on my tree without actually figuring out what I want to do defensively on a lower budget and actually POBing a tree that makes sense, because this is egregious, can I just say? But because it was allowing me to have fit as many auras as I had, it was nice. Now I think I want to drop vitality for some of these sockets back, but I do still want Eldritch Battery, which means pathing here most likely. Getting some mods here at least should be nice. I don't know. I'll think about it. Plus, I don't want to lose minion nodes, but I also want to fit in a cluster drill for more damage and life at a minimum. So like we need to, we'll figure something out. I don't know what yet, but we'll figure something out. Oh, and I also need to replace my granites, this guy, with the unique. Gambled all my currency on Apple cards and lost it.
Oh, man.
07.
Can't wait to see what you
Happens. Are you done with the league, or you just wanted to gamble with some Apple cards? Pretty done with it?
Rot consume you.
Well, for what it's worth, you went out with the bang, that's for sure. What did you plan on doing with the currency if you had one? would wear it. Like, guess
What
what?
kind of question is that? It's a bitch. What's it good?
We'll be swimming in sulfur soon enough.
Oh, you meant if you okay, you were gambling to get a mage blood? Because like in my head, I was like, people gamble. I'm used to like people gambling mirror shard. You know, you're doing that just for the pure currency that it is. So what do you do with that currency? Basically.
We don't have long.
So when I was actually asking, I was thinking of mirror shard cards, House of Mirrors, and how people approach those gambas, where it's just like go big or go home. And if they go big, then they typically have one more build in them.
Just go mage blood or go home. Let's see first.
Was it just like made blood or quit the league? Yeah, that means, I mean, at that point you're pretty much done with the league, just straight up. How did you enjoy the league though? Ooh, treasure climb, give me that gold.
Find more charts like that one, and we'll be swimming in sulfur soon enough.
On the bright side, even though I feel like I'm not getting the most XP down here.
Yeah?
Even though I don't feel like I'm getting the most XP here, the bright side is I'm getting a ton of gold.
Unravel.
Why are you so fucking tanky though? I don't see. Is it just because you're a meat sack?
Hurry back! Find more charts like that one.
Jeez.
Swimming in sulfur soon enough.
I don't know where to put this point. I just been staring at it. I'll put it in extra life, I guess, for now.
Here we go. That's right. Light it up.
Did I stumble upon it with a touch stream? I did after finding. Sorry to disappoint you, but I'm not DPS. Oh, with that touch, I'm Chrome Mistress rather. But it's not DPS. Like, it's currently doing DPS, but eventually it's going to be mostly relegated to supports. Ooh, we'll take these. And even now, our skeletons are pulling their weight. So
Billowing death.
Find more charts like that one, and we'll be swimming in sulfur soon enough. Let's do this!
sadly, I'm flame linked, so I'd put. Let me see. Flame linked, so I'd be full respec on new character. I think only time I've. Yeah. Do you? I mean, those are basically two different builds. Is it selling for anything noticeable, or is it just literally nothing? Ooh, sunken opulence. Say less. They dropped me a divine.
Back to the atmosphere. Find more charts like that one, and we'll be swimming in sulfur soon enough.
Probably log back in later to finish up challenges, but you just need a break. Makes sense. Oh, gee.
Can't wait to see what you find.
Billowing death.
Oh look, I just got Brian Hook's Ducat for the first time. I think, I don't know.
Find more charts like that one, and we'll be swimming in sulfur soon enough.
Making a very fair amount of money, if I'm being honest. Just scuba diving.
See what you find.
Because this is all ignoring the profit from, what do you call it, sulfur, which is, I mean, as much as sulfur is insanely profitable, it's one of those things that I don't see myself selling because I use so much of it. It's like, instead of selling, I'll just give myself a discount for future crafts. It's how I see it. What's some of your league start votes to get a better idea of how people transition to Spectres? Very helpful. Played since 3.26 and mostly run SRS and Rage and new weapons and aura bots. Never pure Spectres. Stack deck farming last league is probably the most fun I've had. Spectres would be better for Blight and FP content in my opinion. It's why I like Luminary. Yeah, I mean, Spectres in dual transitioning from like league start budgets, very straightforward these days, especially with like, I don't know, Dark Monarch this season was very cheap. Like in past seasons, I've had like the season where Dark Monarch, this is after Dark Monarch was introduced, was a very expensive one for that one. But like past that, starting stuff like Spectres has been very chill. Like I had Dark Monarch like day 2, life was pretty solid from that point on, because it's just, you have so much damage once you have the Spectre count. And even before then, to be fair, even before then, the goal is to get to the point where your Spectres are responsible for the vast majority of the damage you're doing.
Let's do
That you need beta point. Oh yeah.
Entropy claims all.
I would say it's kind of interesting. I don't know how much of my stream VODs you saw, but the way I approach it at least is I go into a season. The idea is I don't have the budget to have pure specters yet because it's league starts. So I need to pull out as much damage from my kit as I can. So I'm getting damage from a plethora of minions, just you're all adding up to be decent damage. Then as I get a bit of currency, I'm going to then switch from relying on like absolution or skellies or whatever else as a secondary to, okay, let's try to get more out of my specters. And that typically goes from, okay, we have absolution in chess piece and specters in like bitter dream, or what's the other one again? I forget the other unique scepter that we use this season. I feel like I almost remember the name, but I don't. Oh well. Reverb, that's the one. Reverb. Like either you switch from that setup to then moving your specters to your chess piece, because Reverb has level 10 support. It's not as good, so your specters not doing as much damage. But because now you're shifting them to your chess piece, and you want to make sure you have you're not just losing damage. So how do you do that? It means you need to give them buffs. So even though they are fewer, they're doing more. So that entails like, well, now they have better support gems. So getting a 6 link is pretty good, but 5 link is also decent. Making sure they are level 25 so that you now have 3 to 4 of them at that point. Making sure that and of course there are many ways to get 25, but making sure that 25 is important. And then using stuff like maybe AG or AG is the big one, but even that's just really juicing your support. So it's like, I'm taking your damage away, but I'm making sure I'm replacing it in the specters, so now my specters are responsible for most of it. You can still have others. You can still have absolution in like some wand or something, or one of those unique. You can still do that so long as all the conditions are met. But then eventually you're then going to go full supports, and you're just going to keep pushing like that. You get +1 from amulet. Maybe you make sure you get like your plus. You now have a +2 one, so now you have, I think I had a +2 one after Dark Monarch. So once I had Dark Monarch, it's like, okay, now it makes a lot more sense, because now I have the space to have support specters, to then buff the regular specters, to then do even more damage without the need for anything else. And it's just a whole bunch of shuffling things around, making sure you never take out more damage than you put back in. So I think the biggest point this season where there was a potential for that was when I went full Spectre DPS, which I think might have been in day 4 POB. No, this is Dark Monarch. Day 2. Yes, here. At this point, taking away the scepter and whatnot, it was a case of, oh, now we're dropping absolution. If we don't do anything, we're going to lose damage. How do we not lose damage? And the answers were AG or Dark Monarch. And I went Dark Monarch. Those were the two options I had to drop absolution without losing damage. So when you think about the build in that regard, you have so many options to you in upgrade paths depending on like the pricing. So and that is how I typically approach specters as a league starter, because it's very straightforward if you know what you're doing. And some upgrades are, how do I put, what's the way I can describe this? They are overhyped for the time. Like Dark Monarch day 1 is going to be like 5 divines. No, it's going to get cheaper. It's 100% going to get cheaper. Chill. Where else can you get damage? Maybe the solution is look at AG prices. Is there a Groot Cold spell that is like 50 chaos? Is there this that's like, and then does an AG cost like a quarter of a Dark Monarch? Because that's also somewhere you can get damage. If not, look at Farborn Midnight Bargain. Look at +1 Spectre Amulet. Look at Beta Bind Point. Like you have so many different vectors in potentially scaling this. Even something as simple as anointing death attunement, so you can spec more points into a cluster jewel, so you can have more minion increased damage. It could be could be something you do to save currency, just making sure you're progressing your damage well. But yeah, I think specters right now are very, very chill to start. We have more than enough tools at our disposal. It's not like way back when we were lacking tools, that it was a case of, yeah, you can't play specters until you had X, Y, and Z. Then you can play specters. No, you can actually just ease into them, and you can take it as slow as you want. You can keep absolution for a very long time. You can actually keep absolution until you're ready to just go pure specters, like full dark monarch, everything. Or you can drop it earlier and use AG. There's things you can do, you know. And that's one thing I really enjoy about that journey, is that there's still a lot of decision making to be had in what is the most cost effective option. Switching from Poisonix first felt like I'd say goodbye to all my utility specters. Switching from Absolutions feels much, yeah, because at that point you've had DPS specters from like campaign. You're using what's it called, Hyries Watch or Slave Drivers into Frostbearers into Rectifilers. Like, you already have DPS, and these are all desecratable minions, so it makes it very easy to just say, okay, we can play around here and play around with our minion count and not sweat too much about it. But in that build where you just have supports is always a bigger decision, because then you're saying goodbye to certain supports. Yeah, Val Absolution is crazy. It's so crazy. Like, you press one button and all of a sudden it's like your win boss fight button. It's like, oh, I want this enemy dead. Press it, they're dead. And that's without any budget. It's like, oh, yeah, I'm kind of tired of this fight. Just can we skip to the part where I win? Okay, let's do that. Thoughts on perfect Hydra specters? Perfect Hydras, like as DPS or as supports? As supports, they are fantastic for the niche they bring, because if you didn't know, perfect Hydras still use Old Hatred, and because they use Old Hatred, they are still very useful on non-phase cold build. So like things that just have like cold as the primary damage without any phase scaling. Current Hatred is absolutely abysmal for it, but Old Hatred was really good because it had more cold damage. So as a support, it's fantastic for its niche roles. Kind of niche because, you know, as far as specters go, many of the cold specters have phase undertones to them with converts. But as DPS, I would say the change to damage gained as to monsters kind of hit it too hard, because they tweaked all the numbers from one season to the next, so everything was weaker. But then Hydras were stronger because that's when they introduced the hidden conversion buff, and that compensated for all the for all phase specters. That compensated a large amount of like the lost powers. So like now, instead of it being a nerf, it actually ended up being a buff, because all of a sudden, just by converting from one to the other, you were getting, what was it, 300% more damage? It was insane. It was crazy. And then they removed that, so now they were in a worse spot than before the initial change to like phase damages extra scaling. So that was, so right now I would say it's probably a bit too rough to do them unless you have a lot of currency to use on them. Then I would say, yeah, you can make them work. I don't know how good they'd be on the top end in terms of scaling, but I wouldn't do it on a budget. They look very cool, and I would love if they had like a really viable like setup, but unfortunately their balance just doesn't agree with that.
You are welcome.
Well done.
I'll check after this voyage.
I failed my last exalt, but Taj.
Hurry back. Find more shots like
All right, let's see what's this. Holy, both fire, 2 additional arrows, crits, attack speed, pen, fire, chaos, GG.
Yeah, that fire's extra chaos uses Vol Orbs to craft. I had to double check. I was like, why the fuck is he using Vol Orbs?
Yeah, anything that damages extra chaos is
But
I'm pretty sure it's betrayal. I feel like it's because who I feel like it's a Val betrayal guy and that's why it uses Val orbs.
I can see that. Let's try this in Delve, I guess.
This'll be one for the songs.
AJ looking at you in horror.
Oh, he's dying. I ain't thinking.
Is it like you don't spend enough time before the map starts to link? Or like what happens
I
there?
actually didn't put together that I had to link multiple times for a while.
Oh,
I just thought it was like, oh wow, links are so finicky. I actually told myself that.
oh, 07. And I'm guessing you didn't have the mastery that was like link skills, some target additional random.
No.
So the Baba was just there, raw dog. You just sweated. Like, surely he's going to remember, right?
Yeah, hard time. For sure.
Running out of time, like today.
He was having a hard time.
Oh yeah, no, mine was fighting for his life.
Find more shots like that one, and we'll be swimming in sulfur soon enough.
He'll probably die doing that, but it's fine.
Here we go.
I don't force you to be anything you don't want to be.
I mean, what depth was he dying at? I think I remember being surprised that he was. Yeah, I was very surprised that he was dying already.
It might have been a darkness death, TBH.
I don't know that he dies to darkness. I'm not sure, but I don't think he does.
He died to darkness.
Are you sure?
Why? The enemies are immune, and you think he's not immune?
He's a minion. I don't think minions die to darkness.
I definitely have to find out right now, but I'll do a test.
Come on, get
Pretty sure I see him take damage to it.
Darkness. Yeah, I don't.
But I guess that would make sense. If I could be wrong.
It's like zombies that are pushing 1,000 plus. They're not giga stacking regen. Because otherwise, whenever they're not fighting, they're just sweating. And when zombies aren't the tankiest either.
+2 aura is huge because my ice shot doesn't have GMP.
Oh, nice. Can you please? Am I missing a message? Can I please what?
Blowing deck.
Spent a point on Divine Shield.
Oh shit, there's a merc in here.
And it's like troll not to take it.
If you use ES and you have block, it's very nice. Feels very comfy.
Wait, what's block?
Blocked hits count as pre-mitigating the whole hit.
I have like 40% block. I don't know if that's. I have 40 attack block.
So if you block a phase hits, you're going to regen for the full percent of that entire hit.
I do have armor, but yeah, 40 block.
So like if it was going to 1,000, if you block it, it's going to count 1,000, and then 3% of that is going to regen over time. Whereas with just armor, it's like, oh, the armor reduces it by this much, so like this 500 or whatever. This is how much we're going to use to calculate the what you call it. You get what I mean?
Yeah, I kind of see the vision with subtract gems too a little bit. To be honest, spent some time on it today.
Like his end game or now?
His tool. Oh, the end game, yeah.
I don't know what the end
Now
game is
it's
supposed to
like
look like. Now it's like POB.
End game. He wants it to be actually something someone can use to like problem solve, build shit.
Okay.
I think it's pretty cool.
Actually, almost hired. I don't want that.
Now it's like POB, but a little bit different.
Yeah, so I guess in the future you'd be able to put a POB in there or whatever it's called and figure out exactly why your damage is low or something. Like it would be nice if it has like stuff like auto
right
configs.
now it has that.
Or
Right
even
now it has like when you make changes, you'll see a log of where it affects everything. Now POB tells you that. But
you just have to go
not,
look at
like,
you have to
just
go find it.
Yeah, you have to go look. Now it's his is just like a feed on the right. Like I was like, oh, let me see what this jewel does. I was like, oh, I lose this. I lose. Like, I know POB tells me that, but that felt better. Like the feed version of that felt better. I appreciated that one quite a bit.
Can I help you? Can I price a talisman? I mean, you can link it to me and I can try. No guarantees. If there's nothing that I'll be able to help too much. Well, let's see.
Time's running out.
Okay, we're going around because I'm not about to risk drowning here.
Find more shots like that.
All right, what is this? Oh, I definitely can't. I just remembered POB has that bug where I can't price check from chat. So yeah, I can't. Like, oh, it actually worked after enough clicks. Oh, you have Eldritch Minion damage. That also would affect the price by quite a bit. All right, +1, +1.
That's it.
+1, +1 with decent life is 20D. 30D for Chaos Res. 15 for Ellie. This has all of them. 2 rarity mods. And minion damage. This is a really good amulet. Starts at 200. Price it down by 20 every like 4 hours, 4 to 5 hours. That's what I would probably do. 200D, price it down and go from there. Could start at 250 if you want, but I would guesstimate it's like more than 100, but probably a bit less than 200, but like, you know, because it's a really good amulet. It's a really good amulet.
Might be facing old.
You are welcome.
Here we go.
And good luck if you are.
Dude, you gotta. Have you delved yet?
Not any amount that I would say yeah, I know delve or anything. I'm by no means an expert. Maybe to the 200s or high hundreds. Like far enough that the bonuses to like depths wears off, but like not far enough that I'm thinking, oh, I really come quite a bit, you know. Basically, it's just yeah, I've dabbled in it.
Yeah.
Find more shots like that one, and we'll be swimming in sulfur soon enough.
For high-end regifilers, do I swap out +1 Spectre amulet for Unetos? Just copy the endgame POB. I haven't answered that question, so thank you for re-asking because I actually didn't see it. I think it's up to each person's build in that if you have -200 without -100 lightning res without Unetos, then Unetos would be slightly more damage, but the utility that comes with plus specters and
or with the amulet means it is not clear cut. Like basically, you're going to get more value from +1 Spectre amulet if it's like good mods. You have +1 Spectre, +1 all. It's proper, like it's properly made. You could get more value from that than from Unetos. Whereas Unetos is just damage. You're just getting them. So if you don't need any of the res stats on Unetos, none of the negatives, none of the positives, and you're just looking for performance, I would go +1 Spectre. But if you're just looking for, maybe you're trying to do something that and you want it to slightly like push damage more, then maybe that's when I would consider Unetos. Like that high budget POB, I will likely make. I will likely update the high budget to use +1 Spectre.
Oh, let's go.
Also, you did see it.
Yeah.
Why were you uncertain then?
It just looked like a very big all city.
And it might not have it.
Yeah. I was like, this is a big one, because sometimes you can get a city, but it's just like one zone.
Yeah.
That one was actually kind of chilling.
Ooh, that is a lot of explosions. They take damage.
I went to darkness, but my health dropped. If I dropped,
and he wasn't fighting.
I couldn't see. It was pure darkness. I can just fighting or not.
Oh yeah, you have negative light radius when you're not.
I'll clip it.
Aye.
You'll be able to see him swinging. Someone posted a Scourge Arrow of Menace Smirk gameplay on Reddit.
Hmm.
Nothing close to what you're thinking though, because it'd just be the default Flame Link setup.
So he went Scourge Arrow of Menace and still went Elemental?
Bro, it doesn't matter. With that much, with more than 600 flat.
So he's just trying to get as many arrows as he can, basically.
What's the attack damage? Actually, what's the attack damage on that?
Like on the player's version?
Probably, yeah. On the like, how much effectiveness attack damage does Scourge Arrow get of Menace?
I can check.
I assume player version is Merc version for effectiveness of added damage. By the way, I don't know. I just assume.
But then what level? Because it obviously it scales your level. At level 20, it is 163% of base.
It's probably higher than 20, but we'll take 20. 160 is kind of low. What the fuck?
For something that has...
I shot was like 2 something.
Yeah. Well, don't forget it has pods, and those pods deal less damage.
Compared to like a hit-based lightning arrow or a hit-based eye shot, that's just the hits.
The hits, yeah.
There's another components. Yeah, they do that for bouncing, for stuff like that.
And that's the point where it's not as straightforward. Because all of a sudden, each turn arrow deals less damage, but then you're hitting on the way out with the Scourge Arrow. It's dropping pods. Those pods are also hitting, and if you return, that's 4 hits. Because you hit on the way back of Scourge Arrow, then the pod explodes, hits on the way out, and hits on the way back. 4 hits. And if you're scaling proj counts, then you're getting quite a few pods, and I think each pod can hit the same enemy if I'm understanding it correctly. So each pod, even though like for those 4 arrows only hits once on that one enemy, each of those pods will hit once on that enemy, so you get 4 hits from if they all hit the same enemy. So it's not straightforward. Is it TLDR of all of that?
All time.
I wait for the version with +1 Spectre. Oh, it's actually very straightforward. If you want, all you do on the tree for +1 is, at least tentatively, you're just going to take these points, like 3 points. You need how many points here? 5. So just take 5 points from these sockets and then go there. That's the reason why I think Unetos is more damage, by the way, because you have to take points to compensate for the extra Spectre. So even though you get an extra Spectre, you get +1 level, which is also a damage boost, you lose 12 passive cluster points, which means you lose some damage there, you lose some, and then you're obviously not going to use the support gem that was going to be like 34% more damage and stuff like that. So that's why for pure damage it's Unetos, but for yeah, basically what I said. That's just how you adjust the tree to compensate. But yeah, we finally hit 84. I don't think I am going to do upgrades yet, but what I do want to do is I want to test out that I want to test the website Arcane sent me. I forget.
Literally melted. Holy.
Where is? All right, let me find it. Bookmarks. I think I bookmarked this. So let's find out if I did or not. No, I did not. Did I send it to myself? No, I did not either.
Pretty much one shot though, bro, by the way.
Here we go. That's the link I was looking for. So I would like to copy this. Copy. Paste. I don't think this is going to be worth anything, by the way. I'm just curious. I'm more so just curious how this tool works. This is just, it's just showing me, oh, plus this amount of price per click. And obviously I incentivize to click it for, but then all of a sudden you're like, oh, just 2 matches. But this is like what, 100C, 150? Maybe, I don't know. This is because this is like 4 sockets, not 5, so that's going to naturally drop the price. But there's no way, I have no way of telling it. Oh yeah, this is how much. I'll put it up for 140, and that, I guess we'll see if it sells. If it does sell, then you know, we can say it was accurate in some bits. If it doesn't sell, then yeah, is what it is. 135. Let's do it.
At that price?
Yeah. Does it allow me search on trade? It should. Let's see what the trade looks like. Then this would allow me to make a more informed decision, I guess. Like how long the listings have been. I mean, it's definitely a much better starting point than having to manually go. It says query is too complex. Lol.
I filter some things. Multiple ones have come up with different versions since then that just let you copy paste from your stash and check. I don't know which one's better than which though.
Like multiple ones is the one you sent me?
Yeah. POB.codes has a mercenaries version as well.
Which you think you've had, which you think is most accurate? If you had to,
They're all like a better than nothing. That's the best I can say. They're useful to gauge, but like, bro, there's so many factors.
yeah, it's just, I mean, there's definitely no easy way to do it.
Like it's a good starting point for some things though. But like the more we play, we also just know, like we know what's good on the mini shot now. So like we can look at a mini shot and be like, return on a byline shot, no return at all. It's probably not worth much.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Even that, I'm not the most confident because it's like, oh, this one doesn't have return, but then it has this one other thing that I'm not aware of, but like makes it worth it still. Yeah, but you get 42% minion damage to pick the death attunement. We don't need that much increased minion damage at this point. Like if we look in here, we have 550. 45% is not even up to 10% extra increase. So it's like it's not nothing, but in the grand scheme of multipliers, it's not that impactful. Like you're looking at multipliers like minus 200 lightning res and as many levels as we have with all the support specters we have and all these other factors. It's like it's negligible for the most part. Like you in an actual gameplay setting, you're not going to feel the difference compared to having the extra specter or having the extra support gem. That you get what I mean? It's like there is an advantage in that you can actually choose a mastery. But I don't think there's any mastery we care about. Maybe cooldown recovery for our support, but like there's none we care about, and that'll be an extra point that we don't want to spend. But yeah, it's not nothing, but it's not the most impactful set of increases, or at least the most efficient points to spend. But that's going to be the big difference in what the tree is going to look like for now. I'll probably play around with certain ideas, like maybe dropping 6 passive, 6 life mastery. That's something that I could see myself dropping, maybe cut out here. But I enjoy being this tanky. I enjoy making, I think the build has more than enough damage and we don't need more damage. So I think I'm not too hung up about losing the points. It is something we could like undo if we feel like we need more damage. I just don't think more damage is really the problem, or it's really a problem as well, which is why I opted for the 6 life mastery and overall even swap into salt and scale. Are the talismans in POB yet, by the way? Oh yeah, are they? These are 50%. These are, I think they might be. I think they actually probably are. Carrion Queen, I think, is the one we want. Yeah, it is. Okay, so it is here. I'll probably work on it today or tomorrow after work and then upload the update. But yeah, I think that's where we're gonna end stream for today. Pretty tired and I do have work tomorrow, so I will see you guys then. Thank you so much for stopping by. The plan for tomorrow is we are going to get our AG set up. We need to liquidate before stream, but B, we need to get our AG set up. He's going to be an explode character, so that's going to feel nice. And then I also need to give my Merc a bit more of the support gear that she's supposed to have, like Crown of the Tyrant. So that is so expensive now that I'm just like, I'm delaying that for as long as I possibly can. But eventually I'll have to get it. Eventually I'll have to get it. Then yeah, that's the current game plan, at least. And of course I need to replace my gear because my gear is actually quite, it's good but it's shite. It's like it's
I spent money on it, so it's not complete ass, but many of the pieces are there because I had to level up. But now that I'm 84, I can actually start just trying to craft up and whatnot. But all right, guys, I will be back tomorrow. Till then, have a good night.